Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. According to the Canadian press, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre has attributed Canada's recent economic downturn, pushing it into recession territory, to the policies of Prime Minister Mark Carney. Statistics Canada reported that the economy contracted for the second consecutive quarter at the start of the year, which some economists consider a technical recession. Poilievre, however, emphasized the real-world impact, citing a rise in mortgage delinquency rates, increased reliance on food banks, and a consistent decline in business investment over 5 quarters. In response, Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne expressed confidence in the Canadian economy, while Energy and Natural Resources Minister Tim Hodson highlighted plans for new nuclear, wind, mining, and natural gas projects as drivers for economic growth. Statistics Canada specifically noted weakness in the country's resource extraction industries and construction activity as primary factors in the 0.1% real GDP decline in March. According to Global News, Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand characterized Canada's economic relationship with China as significant during the 3-day visit of Chinese Foreign Minister Wang to Ottawa. While Anand underscored Canada's commitment to increasing exports to China by 50% by 2030, she notably refrained from making explicit mention of human rights in her public remarks. This comes shortly after confirmation that a Canadian warship transited the Taiwan Strait, a move a former Canadian ambassador to China anticipated would be badly perceived by Beijing. Critics, including Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, accused Prime Minister Mark Carney's government of caving to Beijing, stating Carney won't do anything to make Beijing unhappy. The article notes that Carney's prior visit to China in January resulted in a preliminary trade deal, but observers feel there is still unfinished business given China's recent aggressive stance. Outgoing Gov. Jen. Mary Simon has launched a significant initiative to bolster mental health services in Canada's northern and Indigenous communities, as reported by the Canadian press. This legacy project, supported by the Rideau Hall Foundation, aims to provide crucial funding for community-based mental health programs. Governor General Simon highlighted the severe shortage of such services in the North, emphasizing this effort as a continuation of her deep commitment to the Arctic, where she was born and raised. The federal government has committed $5 million to the project and pledged to contribute an additional $10 million. Matching funds raised by the foundation. Prime Minister Mark Carney commended Simon for consistently drawing public attention to the unique needs of remote, rural, and northern communities throughout her tenure. This project, announced on May 29, 2026, marks a key step in addressing critical mental health disparities. CBC News reports that the projected cost for Vancouver to host the FIFA World Cup has increased to over $700 million. Updated figures from the BC Ministry of Tourism, Arts, Culture, and Sport indicate that total costs are now estimated between $685 million and $729 million, a rise from last year's $532 million to $624 million. This surge is primarily attributed to a more comprehensive safety and security plan and revised estimates for the FIFA Fan Festival. The upper-end projection of $729 million translates to approximately $104 million per game for the 7 matches Vancouver's BC Place will host between June 11 and July 19. While costs have risen, so have projected revenues, now expected to be between $595 million and $615 million. Cookshire key revenue sources include a special hotel tax and significant federal funding, including a $100 million grant from Public Safety Canada, The net cost to British Columbia is estimated to be between $90 million and $114 million. Generic versions of Ozempic, a medication containing semaglutide, are now available in Canada for approximately $100 a month, marking a significant price reduction from the brand name version's $400 monthly cost. This development, reported by Radio-Canada International, is a game-changer for many Canadians who previously found the drug unaffordable. Tiana Nordstrom, a 50-year-old pre-diabetic resident from BC, had to stop taking Ozempic due to its high cost, but now plans to restart. Pharmacist Tim Brady noted that generics quickly went on backorder due to high demand, but expects prices to fall further to as low as $75 as more versions become available. Experts confirm that generic semaglutide is therapeutically equivalent to the brand name drug. In response to the competition, Ozempic's manufacturer, Novo Nordisk, has launched a savings card program. Virtual care platforms have seen a surge in requests for weight loss consultations, underscoring the demand. However, healthcare providers caution that despite increased affordability, clinical standards for prescribing the medication, which offers benefits like reducing the risk of major cardiac events, stroke, and early death, remain unchanged, and it is not suitable for everyone. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.